Carson Wentz has participated in 7-on-7 drills during the Eagles minicamp. After Thursday, the Eagles will have a 6-week break before the start of training camp. We kick off this edition of the Eagles Update with the next steps for the Pro Bowl quarterback.
I think the biggest thing right now is just keep pushing along until I'm cleared. You know, at the end of the day, there's little benchmarks along the way, but you know, there's nothing huge. As you see out here, I'm doing quite a bit. You know, I'm doing quite a bit, and obviously the biggest last hurdle is going to be the contact part.
Well, the medical staff will put, you know, those benchmarks in place for him from a health standpoint. So those are all things that kind of out of our control, my control right now. It's just a matter of just steady progression as we build towards training camp. And, you know, he's going to work extremely hard over the next, you know, month and a half, and you know, be ready for camp, obviously, and then we'll just reevaluate. But those boxes will all get checked based on what our doctors and training staff will put forth for him.
Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles has taken the first team reps all spring, fully aware that he'll be the backup once again when Carson Wentz is 100% healthy. The Wentz-Foles dynamic is a microcosm of why the Eagles were able to win the World Championship and have a chance to repeat this season.
You know, I think the big thing is you sort of put your ego to the side and you want what's best for the team. And, you know, ultimately this is, you know, Carson's getting ready to play. You know, he's getting healthy, but at the same time, I'm ready to go out there and play. I'm equipped. I think I've shown that. But it takes more than one person to make a team. I think that's what's beautiful about this team. I think that's what this team showed last year.
I think first and foremost, the fact that we're brothers in Christ. You know, as brothers in Christ and just putting Christ first in our lives, that kind of just breaks down every barrier, breaks down every wall, and we realize there's just so much more to this life and such a bigger purpose out there than arguing over a lot of little things.
His strip sack thwarted a red zone drive in the NFC Championship game, and his fumble recovery in the Super Bowl allowed the Eagles to pad their lead. Through it all, Barnett played through a sports hernia that required surgery after the season. Now healthy and entering year 2, Barnett is poised to take a bigger role on defense.
Like this year, I'm just focusing on not making those little mental errors, and right now I just focus on a lot of technique work. I've gotten stronger in the weight room. The weight coach has been on me a lot more, and we've had a great last month and a half. So
Thursday marks the final mini-camp practice for the Eagles. We'll have live coverage beginning with Doug Pearson's press conference at 10:30 a.m. And tomorrow evening, the Eagles receive their Super Bowl championship rings. I'm Chris McPherson, and thank you for joining us here on the Eagles Update. Have a great Eagles Day, everyone.